Today I'm going to be pulling off the interior door panel of my wife's 2015 Toyota Sienna minivan. There's a little bit of a jiggle inside this door and it's driving my wife crazy, and she hasn't stopped bugging me about it for the last 3 months. So I'm going to pull this door panel off and find out what's jiggling, put some super glue on it so that it'll stop jiggling. So to pull the interior door panel off is pretty simple. First, you'll pop this bad boy off. Oh, did that with my fingers. Got a little clip here at the top, and then there's like a little hook here at the bottom. Next, you're going to want to pull this interior lever trim piece off. Tool-wise, you have a couple options. My favorite is the flathead screwdriver. It might mar up the plastic a little bit, or you can use a little plastic piece. Start inside here, give it a little pop. That broke. Just gonna go straight to the screwdriver. That actually popped out pretty easy. Pull the handle all the way out, and then that thing just pops in. Finally, the power tools. Got one screw here with the rubber bushing. Now for the trim piece here. Just kind of put my screwdriver in, and then I'm twisting it. Pop this off. Disconnect these little clips here. There's a third screw right in here. Big silver screw. This should be 3 screws total. Starting here at the bottom, we'll just kind of pop it and pry it. I like to start in the corner here. It's got the most structural rigidity, so you won't tweak it. But give it a pop. Work it across the bottom. And then lift up, and that should break it loose. So now the door handle on the back here, it should just kind of unclip. The entire assembly just stays intact, and you can just kind of dangle it there. And this is the back end. You can see all the little clips. They've got little rubber grommets all around the perimeter here. You got one here in the middle, and then this section is kind of where it hangs on the pinch in the sheet metal here. Pinch fold in the sheet metal there. So anyways, we'll set that over here. Clearly been pulled apart before. I actually just took it for a test drive, and it looks like I got rid of the rattle. This inner sheet metal was vibrating on the window track, so I just yanked on it a little bit, and that little redneck technique actually fixed the rattle. So since I've got it all pulled apart, I'm actually going to take a couple strips of this Gorilla Tape, and I'm going to slap it on the inside door panel, and that'll kind of give it a little sound dampening, because when I shut this door you can hear the sheet metal kind of wobble a little bit, like wah, wah, wah. Anyways, it sounds hollow, so I'm just going to use a couple strips of Gorilla Tape to help with that. Alright, now I'm just going to button it all back up. Get the door handle back into position. Let's see. Stick the little handle through there first. You want to hang the door by the little lip on the inside of this panel, on this upper seam by the window here. There. So that sits in there pretty good, and it'll just hang. Pull your wires down here out, and now at this point it should kind of pounding around the corners. That has been officially clipped in, so let's put the screws in and reconnect everything. Big silver screw, that's going to go right down here where the window and lock switch is. You should always hand thread them in before you blast it with a drill. Now the final pieces. It's impossible to get this wrong. White skinny one goes down here at the bottom. The black one, if yours is black, goes up here at the top. And then when you set this in, I just start at the front, press, Just put that hook on first at the bottom and then stand it up. And then give it a little pound. And now for the final piece. Get those 3 clips lined up. Just give it a little press. And that is how it's done.